Kyra and welcome back to another video. So if you're wondering who the stranger is that you haven't seen in a month, yes, it is me in the flesh. Basically, long story short, things had got hectic physically, mentally, life, all that stuff. So it just turned into a month and I don't know how, but I am back. I'm going to do a day in the life and get it up to date as well so that we can get back on track, back rolling. I'll probably have more updates in the future, but if you guys do have any questions, go ahead and link them down, leave them down below and we can talk about it. But okay, so it's Monday. Obviously I had a long weekend, so the main thing is, let me look. I don't know, should I check the schedule first? Because I mean, it's Monday. Hopefully there's not a lot of patients, but you just never know. That's the one thing when you've refreshed for your weekend and then you come back and you have a lot of patients on Monday. Let's see. How many patients do we have today? So far today, we're scheduled to see 30 patients, which is our max, but sometimes we double book, so I wouldn't be surprised if we end up seeing 35, honestly. But yes, 30 is a full schedule. That means we're gonna be busy all day, so it is what it is. Okay, so basically you guys have seen me do this kind of stuff 100 times. Does anyone else work somewhere where they have like these little like tablet things in the room? You guys, those things be getting on my last nerves, and sometimes they don't even be working, but yeah. So this is just me preparing to clean and stuff for the morning. You guys know I usually do that in the morning rather than at night. Okay, so after I get my rooms all clean and tidy for my patients, this is just me off to go get my first patient for the day. I always just take my clipboard and I go out and I call the patient's name. So obviously as a MA, you assist with a lot of medical stuff, but also you are pretty much just an assistant for a doctor. So I do some random things. The doctor I worked for decided that he wanted new chairs in his exam rooms because he had some leather ones that were kind of starting to get messed up just from the cleaning and people sitting on them all the time. So we had another doctor that retired, so I decided to go down his old hall and steal some chairs. And then also, now that it is flu season, my life is basically just never ending counting flu shots and making sure I'm not forgetting to log patients' flu shots in. So this is me inside of my boss's office going through and counting how many flu shots we have to make sure that our records are matching up to what we're actually giving out. So here we are on day 2, you guys. Okay guys, so it is the next day. Obviously I'm not in my office where you normally see me sitting. I am in the EKG room about to set up for the first stress test of the day. Normally we don't have these super early in the morning, so it's kind of weird for this to be my first task of the day, but honestly I'm okay with it. I feel exhausted honestly because I've been studying for a biology exam, but I am just ready to get through this day with a good attitude and, you know, just do what it do. So that's all I really can do. It's a little bit before 8 o'clock, so we're still on time as of right now. I'm just typing in the patient's information, getting him set up on the computer. It looks like he is not in this EMR, so this is his first time having a cardiac stress test. And his symptom is dyspnea. Basically that's being short of breath. Sometimes they put dyspnea on exertion, which means whenever the patient is up walking around, they can feel kind of short of breath or even sometimes lightheaded, but it does not say on exertion, so he must just be having this issue in his everyday life, and they just want to rule out that it's not something cardiac related. Select. Yeah, I'm in a good mood today. So his target heart rate for 100% is 152 beats per minute. So that's idea, but really no one goes to 100%. Like, we don't want to push your heart that fast. So let's see what 85% is. That's where we like to max out at, 85%, and that would be 129 beats per minute for him. Okay, so I got all that set up. So yeah, I won't show you his information, but you can see it's flatline. Shows me how to set up the EKG if I needed that, but I do it every day, so I already know how. And yeah, so let's get the other things ready. Got our treadmill. So these are our leads for the patient. Gauze, so I'll clean him off with that. This is a male patient. Hopefully I don't end up having to shave him, but I guess I will just get one out just in case I end up having to shave him. We're gonna use this, and also I'm going to grab some gloves here, and I will put these on before I go get the patient. All right, that is about all I can show you guys. I did go ahead and sanitize in here and clean everything off, but I did not show that because I'm sure you guys are tired of seeing me sanitize stuff. All right, so we have a normal sinus rhythm EKG. So you guys, the doctor that I work for, he is booked and busy, so we pretty much just keep it moving. Like, I just completed that stress test, and I'm right back in one of our exam rooms getting ready to room another patient. And then I also, after I room that patient, I'm going to have to type in the information from that stress test so that it's scanned in so that their primary care physician can see it, because as I've mentioned before, the doctor I work for, he does conduct these tests for all the patients in our clinics and not just his own. Okay guys, so my boss, he kind of gave me like a subtle hint, like, you have a lot of documents in your bucket, because sorry, I was telling you guys this morning that I have like 200 things to do on the computer, like as far as printing labs and doing the like these little things, like after they see the patient. It's like a patient summary. I can't really explain it. It's just a bunch of basic like computer work that just has to get squazzed in and done sometimes during the day. And this is the most I've ever had. Like, normally my buckets don't fill up this far, but I have been taking days off and then stuff like that, and then it just piles up. So right now I'm just sitting here clearing those because he's like, you got a lot in there. Okay guys, so it is the next day. I'm not at work right now. I am at my kitchen table. It's about 6:30. I've been up since 4 because I have a biology lab exam today at 12. I had to schedule my exams because, you guys, I have been going through some health issues, but I'll talk about that in a different video. So I missed some exams. Anyway, long story short, I got in contact with my university and they set some stuff up for me to basically be able to schedule my exams so I don't have to take them when everyone else takes them, and I get like a private testing room. Yeah, you guys, actually really nice. Like, obviously I'm not happy to be having health issues and be sick and stuff, but it's really nice that I get like a little private testing area or whatever. So I'm not really worried about the lab tests. Like, the lab tests are much easier than the lecture tests. The only thing is I scheduled the lecture test for the day right after, so I'm taking that tomorrow. So these 2 days I'm just focusing on biology. Again, sickness is not a good thing, but luckily my chemistry, let me not say luckily, it just sounds so bad, but my chemistry professor, he's actually sick right now, so he had to push back our chem exams anyway. But I had already, okay, now I gotta think this through, because I had already scheduled my chem exam for a different day, but I think I scheduled it before he even pushed it back more. But you know, I don't think I'm going to push back anymore. I am just going to study chemistry this weekend, so that I'll be prepared for that test next week. But you guys, I am so ready for this semester to be over. When I say this semester, like, I was taking punches left and right, but I'm just thankful to God that I'm still standing. I'm still making it. So So I will continue to vlog today and take you guys with me for one more day of work, and then I'm definitely going to get this edited because we just keep getting farther and farther away with me posting no videos. But yeah, so I think I know everything I need to know for this lab test, but I still have 2 pages. And this is genetics that I have not covered for biology. If you're not familiar with biology, there's 2 different types of I'm thinking of the word, that's why I'm messing up, of genetics. There's Mendelian genetics, and then there's like regular genetics. So I've been focusing on Mendelian genetics, and I think I got that down, but I've yet to learn anything about regular genetics. So yeah, that's kind of where I am. I'm gonna focus heavy on that tonight, but I have no choice because the test is tomorrow, and yeah, I'm tad. Okay, so yesterday, you guys, there was 206 tasks, and today there is 101. So the goal for today is to get rid of all this stuff. That is definitely what I'm about to focus on for the morning. Okay, guys, so we did make some progress and got down to about 74 tasks to do. Since I do have to go take an exam on my lunch break, I decided I'm going to go ahead and end it here, so that way you guys can definitely get some content. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and comment down below. If you did not enjoy it, I guess you can also comment down below and let me know why you didn't enjoy it. But yeah, you guys, I'm glad to be back, and thanks for the support, and I'll see you guys in my next video.